You might be wondering if that's a magazine in my pocket or if I'm just happy to see you. And while I am happy to see you, it is a magazine in my pocket. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the NeoMag magnetic pocket clip for carrying around spare magazines. All right, so let's talk about that NeoMag spare pocket clip. I've got a 15-round magazine with Hornady Critical Duty in my pocket, and it's held in place by this device, which is the NeoMag pocket clip. It's a well-made metal clip that looks just like and clips just like a pocket knife right into your pocket. So it's got the magnet and it clips right in. You put it straight down in your pocket, clip it on. Nice strong spring clip that keeps it tight to the pocket. Nice strong magnet that keeps that magazine tight to the NeoMag. Pros and cons, like I said, well-made item, strong magnets, made in the United States, but I tested it for 2 months, and there were some things that I didn't necessarily like about it. It's just personal preference. I like to wear loose pants. What I found is, specifically in one training class that we did that required a lot of movement, some running, the magazine was bouncing around in my pocket. Now, if you wear tighter pants, and when I do wear tighter pants, which I don't usually wear tight pants, I noticed that it held much better in place. Reaching down in reloading, I had one time did the magazine clip actually come up and out with the magazine. I pulled it out right now, pinching the magazine clip, and who knows, maybe that's what I did when I was training as well. I did multiple reloads throughout the day, and only one time did the magazine clip come out with the magazine, but that's definitely something worth noting. And for you Glock fans, those of you with the plastic magazines, the NeoMag's not going to work with a pure plastic magazine, but OEM Glock Mag has metal underneath the plastic, so you need to get the stronger G model that's made specifically for Glock magazines. Again, if it's a pure plastic magazine, the NeoMag's not going to work for you, but with the Glock magazines that have the metal underneath, if you get the G model, that's going to work much, much better. I can tell you that when I use this magazine clip with the Glock magazine, it will clip in place, but it's a loose connection, and it's more likely that the magazine is going to fall off. It's very loose, so you need that stronger G magnet. The body of the NeoMag is made of black nitride coated steel, and the clip is titanium. Black Cerakoted clips are also available. The magnets are neodymium, and I'm sure I said that wrong. And neodymium magnets are some of the most common magnet types available. The entire device weighs only 2 ounces and again is manufactured in the United States. The NeoMag has a lifetime warranty, but with all warranties, I recommend always reading the warranty before you purchase if the warranty is something you care about, because there's always exclusions and you want to see if you can live with those exclusions. Some warranties aren't worth the paper that they're printed. I'm not saying that about the NeoMag, but it is something that you need to be aware of. The NeoMag is available on the NeoMag website, which is theneomag.com. It's also available on Amazon and many other authorized dealer websites. There are numerous knockoffs available on Amazon, but most of them are made of plastic, and who knows how strong those magnets are, and you really want a good clip and a good magnet. I know that from testing. So I tested the NeoMag for 2 months. I wore it everyday use. I wore it in my daily concealed carry. I also wore it when I was working security in my security uniform, and I wore it in training classes. I always wore the NeoMag in my left front pocket for reloading purposes. I did this in my day-to-day as well as my dry fire and my training. What I noticed is that anyone who knows what a magazine base plate looks like would be able to tell that I'm carrying around a magazine. That's not a problem when I'm working security or if I'm training, but could be a problem for concealed carry purposes if my shirt is not untucked and low enough to cover my pocket. NeoMag does make a longer clip that you might want to get so that the magazine sits deeper in your pocket for concealability. That was an issue that I had. As I said before, I prefer to wear loose pants with loose pockets, and sometimes the magazine would bounce around and that could actually once did cause bruising. The pros of the NeoMag is it's a great design made of great materials, good craftsmanship, and minimalist packaging. The cons is sometimes could be uncomfortable, but that could just be personal preference. And it is pricey when compared to similar products, but it does not seem that the similar products are as well made. Overall, I give the NeoMag 4.5 stars. The design, quality, packaging works as intended, ease of use, and ergonomics are definitely all 5 stars. However, comfort and pricing I gave 3 stars. So, my summary, my closing statements about the NeoMag. If you're thinking about carrying a spare magazine in your pocket, you might want to consider getting the NeoMag. As I said, it's pretty well made. For the most part, it stays put. It does what it's supposed to do. You might be thinking just dump a magazine in your pocket and not have to worry about buying another accessory. You could do that. However, when you're reaching down in your pocket, sometimes my hand will get caught on my wedding ring and I have to really force it in there. Also, I'll have to go deeper down in my pocket to get that magazine out. Also, the magazine can turn around frontwards or backwards or something like that, which will make my reload inconsistent. So I'm kind of sort of setting myself up as a disadvantage, at a disadvantage if I place that magazine in my pocket without some kind of clip accessory. Overall, like I said, if you're thinking of carrying in your pocket, definitely give the NeoMag a look. And if you want to help out this channel, I've got a link in the description. We make a couple bucks if you purchase through Amazon. Not a lot, but every cent helps. So it's worth giving a look. Check out the NeoMag. Thank you for watching the video, everybody. As always, be armed, be trained, and be alpha.